not part, I didn't wear most of it, because they restrict my body in a particular way. I can't, if I wear my, I don't know, what do you call the bangle which you wear here? Amulet. I don't know what it is. It might be that. So if I wear that, it's tied around here. So the way I tie it is I lift my shoulders and then they tie. After that, it's hard for me to let them down. I can't put them down. I can't put them in the normal position because the muscles, all the muscles are activated, are pulled. So if I tie this in that posture, the maximum it goes is here, up till here. It's good for my performance because I don't have to deliberately keep this is my posture. For my performance, this is a posture. I mean, you might have noticed I was always showing. I was never dropping it down. If I have to keep this posture, these costumes help me to a certain degree. And they single out my body. I feel quite energized. That's how I can say it. When I tie it all up, it's a different energy which I feel. And I feel all ready, like warriors. You put a lot of things around you and you feel like Kung Fu and all. You tie things and then tie. And then those notes makes you feel energized. I don't know if you understand what I say or not. Yeah, that's how I feel when I wear my costume. I feel energized. But part of it also restricts my body. So it is mainly aesthetic, but it has got a performance-specific purpose. Yeah.
On the same sort of subject, the amount of makeup that you'd wear in a normal performance, would that restrict your facial movements and make you rely more upon the body? No,
it doesn't restrict my face movements at all. In fact, it only, how do I say? Yeah, enhance and makes it 100% or 150%. Because today I made my eyes only that much, but normally it goes all the way here. It's a lot bigger, and the eyebrows are a lot. It's made very much, and the face is painted kind of an orangey red color. It's not this color at all. So it makes such a big difference. It doesn't restrict my face, but it does restrict my body a bit in a positive way, not in a negative way. But that means that I can't sit on a chair. I can only perform when I wear it. So it is hard for me to wear it all and not perform or to do anything else because I can't do anything else apart from performing, if you see what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you perform, are you performing solo or do you perform with other?
Yeah, we do both. But solo performances are easy because I don't have to find a male Kudiyattam artist who simply doesn't exist in UK.
And is there generally narrative, like the piece of film we saw today?
Sorry, I didn't get that. I said that again.
The piece of film we were watching had narrative at the same time.
So you mean that written down? That is actually what that's a meaning. Because the Sanskrit and the gestures, I wouldn't convey anything to an audience who wouldn't understand the language or the gestures. So we need to have some kind of narrative to convey, because it's all restricted to one language and completely physical expression. So if the coding is not understood, then some of the meaning of the performance is lost, not all of it. Because you still can, at least in the case of Kudiyattam, you still can understand the facial expressions, and you might not be able to follow the story completely, but you can put a context, and it's watchable. But many performances, it wouldn't convey anything at all to you if you don't know the story or the gestures or the language. That's the reason why there was a narrative there. But it's not always there. But I think we are moving more towards a narrative for the performance, and that the performance is more able to travel. So, I was talking to a performer a couple of days ago, and he was actually suggesting that we could invest in some technology to show projections on a screen, maybe on top of the performance, so that people could actually watch all the side. Some meaning, some how do you say it?
Subtitle.
Yeah, some small,
Otherwise, it could only stay in Kerala.
Exactly.
It doesn't travel in a global.
I mean, at the moment it travels outside, but how to make it more accessible and how to make it more understandable to people. I mean, I still worry that Kudiyattam will cease to exist at some point because it's very hard to learn. It's very, very hard to learn. You invest absolutely lifetime to learn this. And it's hard to convey. It's very high aesthetics, but it's very hard to convey as well. If people don't understand Sanskrit or gesture or face expressions, then it doesn't convey. So how to make it more conveyable? How to make it more accessible? So we use I think we are moving towards that technology where we can actually show some things. There might be people who doubt the validity of it, but I think somehow or other we have to get that done.
Well, you do say, of course, normally there'll be some chanting or some music in the background.
There will be background music all the while, and the background music is the port drum that you watched in the performance called Miraga. So background music will be there, plus I will be reciting some it's called shloka, I don't know how to translate it, some verses. Yeah, the emotion, to convey the emotion of what I'm doing. So like a summary of certain actions. Yeah?
We must all be struck by the similarity of the myth to the story of Herod the King. King of the children. Do you think that's coincidence, or does every civilization have a similar myth?
Yeah. The myths are something which every civilization has. You can't escape from it. We all grow together with them. Yeah.
How do you approach choreographing a performance?
As I said, it's more than choreographing, it is writing. For us, it is interpreting the story in our own words is what matters more than choreography. So you have to actually write your own story, you have to actually engage with the performance and then understand the performance and then write your own story up. And then add your bits to it. And then you think about choreography. But then that said, the way you perform is you are taught some pieces, like I taught you a bowl dance. But there are similar kinds of things like playing on a swing, describing a mountain, describing a woman, describing a kingdom, describing a garden, describing a palace, describing a forest. So many descriptions, and then how the bees go and drink flowers, nectar from flowers. So many things which you learn. These are so many segments which you learn. How to play with a baby, how to lift a baby up. So you are taught all these various segments when you are taught the performance. That's why the actor training is so long. Then when you have to write it up, write your own piece up. Write your own performance notes, actors' performance notes up. Then you know exactly what to do because you have written it, you have learned it before, you apply it and improvise on it. That's a process. So that's how the choreography comes in. And it is you learn it all and then you put it together and apply it.
How long does it take you to get from you've decided to do a performance, you've got the text there, how long does it take you to get that to the stage then? How long's the sort of rehearsal?